Let's see here. There we are. Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dallas Songwriters Association Virtual Global Songwriter Showcase. We're going to be going from 12 to 3 today. We added an hour. My name's Harry Hewlett. I'm your host. And starting off today, we have Rob Case. I'll tell you a little bit about him, and it won't take too long. He's originally from Las Cruces, but he's from Texas now. He used to be a Southwest Airlines pilot. He's a singer-songwriter extraordinaire. I think he's got a new CD out, or a new song called Last Call. New CD, and he owns a fiddle shop, and he's the host of Port David's Pub's open mic over there, their virtual open mic. And I'm not going to say anymore. Rob's going to play for us for 30 minutes. Rob, you all cranked up and ready to go?
Oh, I hope so.
Okay, well, lay it on us.
Thanks for having
Welcome.
me. Welcome. Certainly glad to be here this afternoon. I generally don't do mornings, so it's awfully close to being morning. This first song I'm going to do is it's about an old airplane that was on its last flight. And, you know, on a very good day, you know when it's going to be the last flight of the airplane. It's usually a really bad day when it's the airplane's last flight and you didn't know it. But airplanes, just like people, do retire. This is about a trip that I flew from El Paso to Dallas. And after that, they were going to take the airplane home. But airplanes, just like people, do retire. Oh, I heard myself in the background. After they're finished with it, they're going to put it on a trailer and take it out to the desert and turn it into beer cans. Get in, find a seat, put your bag right down on the floor. Put everything away, listen up, they're gonna close the door. We hope you still wanna go, we won't be here anymore. When this Boeing goes, tonight she's going home. She don't look new, might have lost a little paint. It's got some little dents, no need to tell the FAA. If you don't think we're leaving, just watch me fly away. 'Cause this Boeing's going and tonight she's going home. Only got 2 speeds, one of them's parked at the gate. A crew like this, you know, we don't get to Dallas late. Roll over, Mr. Mach, keep that barber pole out of our way. 'Cause this Boeing's going and tonight she's going home. If the plane is shaking, we're not making up time. When we get there late, you know, they don't pay an extra dime. When you hear the reversers roar, get that agent down to the door. 'Cause this Boeing's going, we're not late. Yeah, she buffets a little, then shakes like an old wet dog. Flies a little crooked, but we don't put that in the law. When you hear the Pratt & Whitney's roar, get that agent down to the door. 'Cause this Boeing's home, you know, and we're not late. Hear the engines running, you sure coulda come a-running. 'Cause this Boeing's home, you know, sitting here at the gate.
I love that song.
Oh, thank you, Harry.
It's got such a good picture in it, you know, that airplane. I feel sorry for the airplane.
I always felt sorry for him too. You know,
Yeah.
they look so sad out there in the desert.
Oh, well, Bradley Banning's here. Hi, Bradley.
Hello, Bradley. This is about a friend of mine that went to his 10-year high school reunion and ended up remarried, and went to his 20th year high school reunion and got remarried again. So he was shopping in the wrong store. You start thinking about somebody you once knew, and start thinking that you wish you knew her better. You better think about how to keep the one you love, and stop sending those cards and letters. Don't let her see that far away look in your eyes. I advise it's cheaper if you keep her. You keep her happy and she won't be thinking all the time about somebody that you wish you knew better. It's been that way everywhere, you know it's been that way forever. You keep your hands to yourself and your heart will follow, and everything seems to work better. Just thinking about somewhere that you used to be, and start thinking that you'd really like to be there. You better start thinking about how it would be like to stay there, wishing you could wish yourself back here. Better think of how it would be like to stay there, wishing you could wish yourself back here.
Well, that was short.
It is a short song. A lot of them are. What's going on with the video here? There. I couldn't see myself, so. When I wake alone and hear the rain, when through the trees blows your name, I wonder if it's longing for your touch like me. The clock chimes and I should be asleep, not awake with you away from me. I wonder if you lie awake or dream of me. The moon is bright through quiet clouds, to the wind I whisper right out loud of the day that you'll be coming home to me. When that brings you home to me, would whisper gently through the trees, you will wake and hear the rain. You would wake and hear the rain. You will wake and hear the rain with me, with me.
Good job there, Rob. Somebody over there on Facebook by the name of Linda keeps sending up red hearts. They're just floating up.
You probably can't get her to stop it either. were on a road trip out in the middle of nowhere. You've probably seen this guy. They seem to be in every state. This guy was walking at about 15 miles an hour, and he had a pack on his back that probably weighed 40, 50 pounds. It was just huge. Long gray hair streaming in the wind. Just an image. And you have to wonder what started that. You know, where did that story begin? So I can't tell you. But I did write a song about him. Saw a sunburned man walking down the highway as I was Cadillacing by. He had a pack on his back with everything he owned but no hat. I had to wonder why. It's gotta be a good story about the day that he left and went trucking on down the highway. Didn't stop to find out, but I seen it myself. I'll relate the story my way. He was achieving a locomotion. He was achieving a locomotion. He was achieving locomotion and is headed south. Baby, baby, I've been thinking this ain't working out. Those things that you say and throw at me lately is starting to wig me out. It's nothing but commotion for a number of days. So I told you I would hit the highway. You said I got no car and nowhere to go. You don't mind, I'll do this my way. I'm achieving locomotion. I'm achieving locomotion. I'm achieving that locomotion headed south. Gotta tell you, babe, it ain't been easy living up north with you. My eyes are too wide to hide. I know what you've been up to. So I'm achieving locomotion in my usual way. Trucking on down the highway. A big girl standing by the side of the road says, hey baby, are you headed my way? I'm achieving locomotion. I'm achieving locomotion. I'm achieving locomotion and I'm headed south. This has a fiddle break you wouldn't believe. He's achieving locomotion and is headed south. Baby, baby, you're making me crazy. Yeah, that was all just you. And there you go claiming that I'm just lazy. Gonna show you something new. I'm achieving locomotion in my usual way. Trucking on down the highway. Mr. Old Wheelie's got nothing on me. You might say I'm doing this my way. I'm achieving locomotion. I'm achieving locomotion. I'm achieving locomotion and I'm headed south. Oh, thank you guys.
Good song. You're doing good. You're doing good, Rob. We're getting more people over on Facebook already. You know, usually when I get on there, that number starts going down, but now it's going up with you.
See, I got people running door to door, waking them up, telling them to get on Facebook.
I like that finger picking you do on those songs like that. That's you got some good little finger picking style there going there.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to use a flat pick now, but I'll probably break a string trying. This is kind of a whiny song. I've never been one to ask for help when I need it, but usually if I need it, somebody offers it. Could have used some help getting this guitar tuned, but whoa. So many holes in this boat you can see fish go by. Ask for help, nobody even tries. Ain't so hard to see what needs done. Pick up a paddle, shut up and sit down, 'cause you can row with me. That's horrible. I am so sorry. I never do this, obviously.
Being in tune is not a requirement here.
It's a thing, huh?
Yeah.
That's pretty awful. You can row with me. You can row with me. We might get to the other side. Everybody's got ideas. Everybody wants a ride. 6 jobs need done. One's forgotten, I do 5. You can't swim or walk on water. It might be time to try. If trying don't work, baby, sprout wings and fly. You can row with me. You can row with me. You can row with me. We might get to the other side. Put wings on my money, put bricks on my feet. I got the heat in your kitchen and there's talk on the street. Too much you remember, I wish you would forget. Too much you know, that ain't happened yet. But you could row with me. You could row with me. You could row with me. We might get to the other side. I can't know what you're thinking if you don't speak your mind. I can't read your face when you're showing you're behind. Don't know where we are, I'm sure it ain't land. Pick up a paddle, shut up and take a stand. You can row with me. You could row with me. You can row with me. We might get to the other side. Oh, thank you. I'm going to very cleverly and deftly change guitars here just real quick like. And I'm going to mute my audio just a momentito, as soon as I can find that little button. There's nothing like having a Spanish guitar go crazy. Does that one sound okay here?
Yeah.
All right. I think I had a string coming apart.
Might turn that up a little.
Well, let's see. Will it turn up? I think it'll turn it. You hear the guitar okay?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. You can tell something's wrong by the way she's banging dishes. Won't be no hugs or sure as hell won't be no kisses. She's mad when your baby is mad. Well, you don't know what it is, but you know you're gonna blow it. You don't know what it is, but you know you're gonna know it. You don't know what it is, but you know that it's bad. You're riding in the car, she's staring out the window. Even with them all rolled up, you tell which way the wind blows. She's mad when your baby is mad. Oh, you don't know what it is, but you know you ought to know it. You don't know what it is, but you know you're gonna blow it. You don't know what it is, but you know that it's bad. Says you lie like a rug, you cheat like a thief. But one thing you know is you won't be believed when she's mad. When your baby is mad. You don't know what it is, but you know you're gonna blow it. You don't know what it is, but you know you're gonna know it. You don't know what it is, but you know that it's bad. is, bud. You don't know what it is, bud. You know that it's bad. It could be about the money or how it all got spent. Might be because you just forgot to pay the rent and she's mad. Oh, your baby is mad. Yeah, you don't know what you did, but you know you're gonna know it. You don't know what it is, but you know you're gonna blow it. You don't know what it is, but you know that it's bad.
You're just an old rock and roller, aren't you?
Always depends on the time of day.
Yeah?
This is a song about getting stuck in Chicago at 3:30 in the morning trying to find somewhere to eat. At least it wasn't raining. Then the rain started. Walking out in the rain, this place I thought I'd never be again. Walking out in the rain, it's not a thing I can explain, but I know, you know, I know, you know, I know. Standing out in the rain, this place I thought I'd never be again. Standing out in the rain, it's not a thing I can explain, but I know, you know, I know, you know, I know. Sitting out in the rain, this place I thought I'd never be again. Sitting out in the rain, it's not a thing I can explain, but I know, you know, I know, you know, I know. Laying out in the rain, this place I thought I'd never be again. Laying out in the rain, it's not a thing I can explain, but I know, you know, I know, you know, I know. Standing out in the rain, this place I thought I'd never be again. Standing out in the rain, it's not a thing I can explain, but I know, you know, I know, you know, I know.
Rob, you got just enough time for one more song.
Okay then.
But I gotta ask you a question though before you do that. When you're sitting in the cockpit of that Southwest Airlines plane flying and practicing your guitar, did you ever turn on the intercom and serenade the passengers?
Not in flight. We would on the ground. We could do that, but
You couldn't do that, and you was afraid you
it was fine to
probably lose
practice.
your job.
No, it was fine to practice in the air. You just can't. That's an activity that's a personal activity that doesn't interfere with the operation of the aircraft. But if you talk to the people while you're playing the guitar, that could be well, you get into a lot of ASCAP and BMI problems, copyright trouble and whatnot. But
Yeah.
the FAA does get fussy if you're,
I bet.
surprisingly, unless you're below 10,000 feet, almost everything's okay. If you're up at really high altitude and cruising flight, you can play the guitar or whatever. It would be probably pointed out by your superiors that that's a bad idea, but it's actually not illegal unless you're at 10,000 feet, and then it is.
Okay, well, we know you're legal, so okay, give us that song, and that'll be it for you for today. You done a great job, man.
Oh, thank you, Harry. If I can remember most of my guitar work.
We'll see you Monday night at Poor David's Pub,
Awesome.
open mic.
Silhouette black mountains slowly start to change. High thin desert air, pinon, mesquite, and sage. The boys sing canciones to greet the waking day. Walk up the ditch bank road to meet los tios y primos along the way. Where do they go when the day has begun? Los tios y mis primos, home place, the Mexican boys and their songs. The sun gently lays the valleys burdened down. Uncles and cousins ride the ditch bank road back home. Mexican boys sing of broken corazones, songs of lost love, songs of longing for their home. Where do they go when the shadows grow long? Los tios y mis primos, home place, Mexican boys and their songs. Well-pumped engines drone, lightning streaks across the sky. Highway semi-tires whine and sing a lullaby. The smell of desert rain, chief is running through the night. The seconds till the thunder tell us that everything would be alright. Where do they go when the storms come at night? The Santa Fe's big engines, and knowing everything would be alright. Los tios y mis primos, home place, Mexican boys and their songs. And that's all I've got.
Okay, good job. Good job, Rob.
Thanks for having me over here. I do
Good
appreciate
job,
it.
man.
Doing great, doing great. Good job. And tell you what, folks, that was Rob Case. And now we got a real treat for you. I'm the world's worst at introducing people, but I'm gonna try. We got We got Bradley Banning here, folks. He's a young singer-songwriter from Dallas. He's playing all over and just attracting a lot of attention. He sings a lot of Texas songs. He's got a new album out called Texan, I think, and the first song on that album is Don't Mess with Texas. And I love that song. And he's doing house concerts. If you want to do a house concert, I think you can book it at www.bradleybanning.com. Is that right, Brad?
Yes, sir. That's right.
Okay, and folks, this guy he's gonna give you a real show, and I'm just gonna let him go here. He's Mr. Personality. He's gonna be a Nashville boy one of these days, I'm sure. Okay,
I don't know. I'm loving being back down here in Texas. I was up in Nashville for 10 years.
I gotta unpin this last guy. Okay, here we go. I'm the world's worst host. I don't know if you noticed that.
No, you're not.
Okay, there he is. That's Bradley Banning, folks. He's going to play for you.
Rob, that was great. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate all you letting me be here today. You know what? Since you were talking about this, Harry, I'll play the first song. I was living in Nashville for 10 years and moved up there, went to college, got out early, worked at some labels, and my last job in Nashville was as a creative director at a management company, basically filtering through songs and building projects for other artists, and ended up getting some cuts as a song plugger while I was up there. But nothing made me happy. None of that made me happy. I was chasing the dollar, chasing a dream, and I was kind of letting songwriting and playing music take back seat, and that's the only thing I wanted to do since I was 4 years old. And I ended up writing this song with my dad in March of 2016, and I ended up recording it in my apartment bedroom in Nashville, and loved it so much. I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to move back home to Texas and release this. And it's kind of a God tug on my heart. It was like, come on back down here. And I did, and it took off. I ended up running into some friends who I knew, and Greg Sachs and his wife, Tammy Millspaw, kind of took me under their wing and took me to Texas radio with this, and it kind of jump-started a career down here for me. And now I'm playing songs and writing songs full-time for a living. Thanks be to God. But I love this song. It's an answered prayer. It's about a girl. She was a nurse, my granddad's ICU nurse. We met, and I thought I was going to marry her. We were supposed to get engaged, and I lost my job, and she called me the same day and said, we're not getting engaged anymore. So that's when I took the engagement ring money I had saved up, bought studio equipment for the first time, and ended up recording this song with it.
There you go.
We wrote this with my dad, David Banning, who's a great songwriter, and our buddy Kyle Level, who's in the area as well. You don't drive across Texas on a single tank of gas. You don't leave the Lone Star State without wishing you were back. You don't go through San Antonio and forget the Alamo. You don't pick blue bonnets off the side of the road. You hold on to your license plates, hang them on the wall. You dance every chance you get with your girl at Green Hall. You take some time to spend the night down in Fredericksburg. You don't mess with Texas. You love her. You don't live in Austin if you ain't a little weird. You don't float the Guadalupe without a tube for the beer. You don't sing a Willie song if you can't sing it right. You don't touch a cowboy's hat. You don't wanna fight. You hold on to your license plates, hang them on the wall. You dance every chance you get with your girl at Green Hall. You take some time to spend the night down in Fredericksburg. You don't mess with Texas. don't leave a girl in Fort Worth and head to Tennessee at night to tell her that you love her. 'Cause if you did, you'd be me. You hold on to your license plates and hang them on the wall. You dance every chance you get with your girl at Green Hall. Take some time to spend the night down in Fredericksburg. You don't mess with Texas. You love her. Yeah, you love her. That was the first song I put out when I moved back down here. But y'all, one of the coolest things, thank you for inviting me to do this, because one of the timing of it's so cool. Last year I put out an EP called Songwriter. It had 4 songs on it. Don't Mess with Texas was on it, as well as 3 others that I wrote with some friends of mine. And I've just always, I'm a songwriter first and foremost when it comes to music. And I love songs. My dad instilled that in me. You know, I'd check the liner notes every album I got. And first we'd listen through, and then I'd say, all right, this is who I think wrote that song. And I'd go through, because I started picking up from my dad, like who had what kind of writing style, how they phrase things, how all those little intricate things that we all love about songwriters and songs. And so I'd go through the liner notes and check to see if I was right. And so I got to know like who the songwriters were that were writing the songs. And I've just always loved that. And it's something that I really, I wish more people knew about, you know, because there's so many guys behind these songs that are writing them, and so many great songs out there that people haven't heard. But I just wanted to put that EP out, and I've kind of started moving a lot of what I'm doing around that idea of the songwriter. And Monday nights, I know y'all have Port Davis Pub, but it's a live show I have on Facebook, and we're moving it to the studio here in October. And so I'm doing that with a buddy of mine, Edmund Mitchell, and we'll have different camera angles and stuff, and really building it around songs. And so if you're going out to Port Davis Pub, please go out there. You can always watch the show some other time, but because it'll be up and available. But if anybody ever wants to come on there, Harry, we talked about you coming on, talking about some music. That'd be a lot of fun sometime. But we do that, and that'll start back up October 12th. And also, if y'all are ever in the Grapevine area, Thursday nights through Sloan and Williams Winery. We've had Texas Tuesday out there for the last 2 years, and we do that in the fall, October through December. And this year we're moving it to Thursday, so it'll be more like a family night for songwriters. And so bring your families out. If y'all like wine, Texas wine, California wine specials, appetizers, and are all on sale. Hey, it's a good time, and if y'all want to sing some songs, bring some other songwriters out. I love building community out there. That's been the best thing about moving back home to Texas is the community and the music community. So I'd love to have y'all out if you'd like to sometime. I'm going to quit talking for a minute, and I'm going to play some more songs, but I'm going to go back to that Songwriter EP I was talking about. Here's another song I put on there called Savannah. If y'all like anything you hear and anybody records songs, one of my second passions is producing and mixing. I'm not the best. I can mix well, but I've got a buddy of mine, Kyle Level, in the area who's a great mixer if y'all need people to mix stuff. But I really take joy in producing and recording songs as well. And everything on there has been produced by me, mixed by a friend of mine, Danny Dupel, and Kyle Level and myself. This song I wrote called Savannah. Boone's farm in a paper cup, riding shotgun. She couldn't wait for Georgia. Tapping her toes on my windshield, she couldn't sit still. She'd never been to Georgia. And it seemed like everywhere that we'd go, Diamond was playing on the radio. She couldn't help but smile and sing along. Now every time I hear that song, I think about Savannah. Waste time won't stop right there. I think about Savannah. Must have been been something in the air. I think about sipping me Spanish moss, strip street, girl I lost, dang if it wasn't my fault. Think about Savannah, oh yeah. Hole in the wall, she had to try key lime pie. It tastes better in Georgia. We were talking about babies and dreams, diamond rings. Yeah, we were better in Georgia. We got caught in the rain out late one night. Knew what she was thinking from the look in her eye. Slipped off her shoes and we took off running. Man, that girl's something. I think about Savannah. Wish time would stop right there. I think about Savannah. Must have been something in the air. I think about stripping me Spanish moss, strip street, girl I lost day if it wasn't my fault. Think about Savannah. Oh yeah. Oh, I think about her. I think about her now. There's a lot of good to look back on. Don't know where we went wrong, but it wasn't in that tourist town. So I'd like to think about Savannah. Oh, I think about Savannah. Wish time would stop right there. I think about Savannah. Must have been something in the air. I think about sipping me Spanish moss, strip street, girl I lost, dang if it wasn't my fault. I think about Savannah. Oh yeah. Oh, I think about her. I think about her now.
Hey, Bradley.
Yes, sir.
Now, I know your daddy's got a gold, David Banning, he's got a gold record to his credit. I think you got one too, maybe more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I bet you do. You got to write. Well, you're a good writer, man, singer too.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Well, I was thinking about this as I was playing that last song. I'm gonna go ahead and play another song that I've got out that y'all can listen to, and because I'd love to share my music and I'd love to hear yours as well. What I'm actually going to do when I'm done playing, I'll post a link to my Spotify page if y'all want to go there, listen through the songs, check it out. Let me know what you think. I have to actually, after I'm done, I'm going to stay for a couple songs, and then I've got to pick up my girlfriend from the airport. We're going straight to a wedding. But I'm going to come back and I'm going to watch this live feedback on Facebook. It'll be up there, correct?
Yeah, it'll be there. Yeah.
Awesome. If y'all have got music up and links to it, share it on there. I'd love to come back and check it out. And then I'd love to come back sometime. And if y'all ever want to be out on a Thursday or a Monday in Grapevine, let me know.
We're going to take you up on that.
Please do.
Don't promise if you ain't serious, because we'll be there.
I'm serious.
Okay.
So here's another song I had out. I was talking about that girl, that nurse that I was dating. My granddad was in the hospital, and I thought this was the girl I was going to marry, but it ended up being a good story. I've never asked anybody out again or before in my granddad's ICU room, but I asked her out, and I know that tickled my granddad to death. And this is called Room 252. I wrote this a couple years ago. I went out last night with some old friends. We drowned a little bourbon, caught up on the Howard Benz. Then the conversation turned and headed straight for you. And room 252. The first place we met, last place I wanted to be. I still think about it. Does it still make you think about me? Sometimes I feel crazy, 'cause I still dream of you and room 252. I remember that call, come home, your granddad said. I was on the next flight to say goodbye, afraid I wouldn't make it. You were dressed in your scrubs like an angel in blue, standing right there in room 252. First place we met, last place I wanted to be. I still think about it, does it still make you think about me? Sometimes I feel crazy, 'cause I still dream of you and room 252. Now I still believe something bigger happened that day than just a man losing his life. And I know you thought that too. I saw it in the way those tears rolled off your pretty green eyes. It's like my granddad was holding on just so the two of us can meet. And I still have hope that someday you'll find your way back to me. But until you do, I think about you and room 252. First place we met, last place I wanted to be. I still think about it, does it still make you think about me? Sometimes I feel crazy, 'cause I still dream of you and room 252. You used to think about me and you and room 252. I went out last night with some old friends, drowned a little bourbon, caught up on the Howard Bends.
Man, that's a good one.
Thank you, I appreciate that. So my dad knows Paul Overstreet, friends with Paul, and they've written a couple songs together. And so I always knew who Paul was growing up just because of, looking at writer credits and the albums and stuff. And my dad got us together after I had Don't Mess with Texas. He got us to write with Paul Overstreet, and Paul was like, well, man, we need to write a hit for you. And I was like, well, I don't really know much about writing it. I haven't had a hit yet, but what are you thinking? And my dad and I ended up writing with this song with Paul, and I'm going to release it here in the new year. I'm kind of excited about it. It's a fun song. I don't know if it'll be a single or not on Texas radio, but it's a fun song at that. Have you ever seen the sunrise in a West Texas sky? Seen all the beautiful colors explode with those beautiful eyes? Baby, I know right where to find it. Why don't we get out of this place? Let me take you away where the wild things go, where the coyotes call, the cactus bloom, and the stars put on a show. We could fall in love together, waiting for the break of day. Maybe make it last forever. Let me take you away. If you came in here for somebody, let me say this. Falling for you could be trouble. You're worth the risk. I don't see no ring on your finger. Come on, girl, what do you say? Let me take you away where the wild things go, Why don't we find something better to do? Let me take you away where the wild things go, where the coyotes call, the cactus bloom, and the stars put on a show. Let me take you away where the wild things go, where the coyotes call, the cactus bloom, and the stars put on a show. We fall in love together, waiting for the break of day. Maybe make it last forever. Let me take you away.
Man, I wish I could say I co-wrote a song with David Banning and Paul Overstreet.
I got pretty lucky with that one.
That's a great song.
Well, I don't know if Paul lives up in Nashville, but if you ever want to come out and ride with me and my dad, we'd love to. They're in Colleyville, I'm in Keller. I'm always in the DFW area, so a lot at least. So pick a day, let's do it.
All right.
I'm dead serious too, y'all. I'll play another song. Actually, I love being intentional and having purpose to the music that I write and I put out. And I'm a newer artist, and my career is just kind of like I'm finally on the career path that I've been trying to be on for a while, and I'm learning every day, and I'm learning that I don't know anything every day, but I'm trying to be more intentional, and I love having a purpose to my music. And a couple months ago, my dad came to me with a song idea. He was like, "Hey, Bill Martin, cowboy, or he's William Lee Martin, a country comedian, just outside Fort Worth. He is a friend of my dad's, and they were writing a song. And my dad said, "Hey, he's got this thing called Cowboys Who Care." And Cowboys Who Care does is they've partnered with Resistol, and they have a foundation that puts hats on kids with cancer or terminal illnesses. And it's just so cool. My brother, it kind of hits close to home because my brother was sick growing up, and he wore a Batman cape all the time. And, I wear a cowboy hat when I go out and play, and at times when I'm outside and stuff, I always have. I've loved boots and cowboy hats my whole life, but I'm not a cowboy by any means. I'm just a Texan. And, but I love that, and a cowboy hat always made me feel like a superhero, and my brother's cape made him feel like a superhero. And what Bill does with Resistol and their organization is they make those kids feel like superheroes and give them something to smile about. And they also give those kids, if they get a cowboy hat and they got a brother or sister who wants one as well, they give those to them. But check it out, it's pretty cool. It's called Cowboys Who Care, cowboyswhocare.org. And the idea that my dad called me with was their slogan. He said, "Hey, let's call Bill and see if he wants to write a song called Every Kid Wants to Be a Cowboy." And so we just recorded this a couple weeks ago. I don't know exactly when we'll put it out, but I'm working on it right now. And I wrote this with my dad and our buddy William Lee Martin.
Play it for us.
I wore that hat proud on my head, rode my imagination into the west, chasing outlaws all day and all night. Yeah, just like John Wayne, I was up for the fight. A cowboy's just a kid living out the childhood dreams, blazing their own trail in a pair of boots and jeans. Hey, there's no disputing that, must be something about the hat. Every kid wants to be a cowboy. The Lone Ranger had Tonto riding by his side. Every cowboy needs a partner, and I had mine. She could ride and rope just as good as you. Yeah, my baby sister, she's a cowboy too. A cowboy's just a kid living out the childhood dreams, blazing their own trail in a pair of boots and jeans. Hey, there's no disputing that, must be something about the hat. 'Cause every kid wants to be a cowboy. Cowboy's just a kid living out the childhood dreams, blazing their own trail in a pair of boots and jeans. Hey, there's no disputing that. Must be something about the hat. 'Cause every kid wants to be a cowboy. Underneath that old brim, you'll find a big old grin. 'Cause every kid wants to be a cowboy. Every kid wants to be a cowboy. A little ditty we wrote with our buddy William Lee Martin. But I love that song. I love that it's kind of old school feeling, country. Kind of got a little Texas thing to it, but.
Hey, I love it, and I guess that's it for today. But man, you did a great job. We loved having you there, Bradley.
Well, thank you so much.
You got some hit songs in you.
I don't know. We'll see, but
Yeah.
I sure appreciate y'all having me today.
Okay, well, thanks for coming, and you did a great job, and I'll be in contact with you.
All right, sounds great.
Okay, folks, that was Bradley Banning, folks. Now we got a real treat, another real treat. We got a young lady. Her name is T.K. Brown. She's a high school student, and she lives in Kaufman, I think it is. And she was a young songwriter of the year. Got a young songwriter of the year award from us a couple years ago, and that's where we got introduced to her. And she, I think she's going to be on the show at the Troubadour in Nashville on October the 14th, and she's just a young girl, and she sings and plays like a grown-up. And I tell you what, with no further ado, let me get her up here. There she is. Turn on your sound.
Hi.
Okay. Hi. There she is, folks. Okay. TK, it is wonderful to have you, and I'm not going to interfere with your music. I'm just kind of trying to introduce you here and play us some songs. You got 30 minutes.
Alrighty. Well, the first one I'm going to do is actually about the town I live in. I don't quite live in Kaufman. I live in Gun Barrel City. So I wrote this little song because every time I go somewhere, they're like, oh my goodness, I've never heard of such a place. You know, can you tell me a little bit about how the town got its name? And so I wrote a little song about why our town is called what it's called. It was a tumbleweed town till the rest of Texas found us. Trying to find some peace of mind, they keep coming down from Dallas. And when I get to heaven, I'll make St. Peter Lake, so I can sneak one last peek at Cedar Creek Lake. We got bass boats that barely float, all the redneck
Hey, you're sounding great there, TK. If you can bring your guitar down just a little bit and your voice up just a little bit, that'd be perfect.
Hold up. Oop. All right, I got it. Thanks. So, is that better?
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right. All right, this next song I'm gonna do is it's a little song I wrote when I was about 13 years old, and it's called Biggest Texas. This small town just can't hold me. It just can't take me where I need to go. And before too long, I'll get to leaving, find new ways to break free, and new ways to grow. But I know that I might be small, but I'll give my all, then go where this road takes me. I'll never give up with faith and with the love. I won't let it break me, 'cause God takes my beautiful messes and builds me a dream as big as Texas. Music in my heart feels like breathing. It's wild and unbroken and cannot be tamed. And those bright lights tease and taunt me. They stir and they haunt me. They're calling my name, calling my name. 'Cause I might be small, but I'll give my all, then go where this road takes me. I'll never give up with faith and with the love. I won't let it break me, 'cause God takes my beautiful messes and builds me a dream as big as Texas. As big as Texas. 'Cause I
Tell you what, TK, if you haven't already, you're gonna make Gun Barrel City proud one of these days.
Oh, I'm hoping so.
Yeah, you will. You will.
Alrighty. So there's a kind of a funny, well, I mean, I guess it's not really funny, but there's quite the story behind this song. I'm about to turn 16, so I just recently got to the stage where I started having boyfriends and, high school love and all that stuff. It's really fun. Not really. But, I recently wrote a song for one of my first boyfriend I ever had. We were together for about 6 months, and so I wrote this song for him, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get it recorded because a dang good song came out of that relationship. So this is called "This Is Us." It didn't start out like it's seen the movies. There was no once upon a time, and I fell fast and I fell hard. Love at first sight was never in my cards, but you see, it's something better. It was built up and would fight forever, and now fight alone, and now fight hard for a love so strong we'll never pull apart. This isn't Romeo or Juliet, but it's the best Just us, two souls in love. Yeah.
Dang, TK. You're 16 or almost 16?
Almost 16. I
You-
got
you-
one more month.
Just listening to that song, you know more about love than most adults do now.
You'd think I would, but after that, I don't think I know much about it anymore.
You're learning. I tell you what, that's a great song.
Thank you.
Hey, I just want to say real quick, TK, you sound great. I have to head out to a wedding, but y'all, thanks for having me here. You sound wonderful. If you've got music, I want to hear it. So post a link, please.
All right, thank you. I absolutely
All
will.
right, y'all have a good day.
You too.
We'll see you, Bradley.
All right, I'm going to do an upbeat one for y'all. This is one I wrote, I want to say a couple years back. I keep forgetting time passes by fast, and I want to say a year, but I know it's probably more like a couple years. This one's called Style. Well, like a little mud on a pickup truck in a hot, hot Texas night. Start running when the wheels get to spinning, 'cause a good time's got to getting right. And my blue jeans, they getting me through the woods and the creeks and the farms. Turn a sawdust floor to a runway show when you get me in the barn. I'm a little more dolly, little more shiny, little more girly girl, I guess. Got pink in my camo, glitter in my rhinestones, like I'm running rodeo out west. I can hang with the best of them, just like the rest of them. All about it down home knife. Got my lip gloss ass on, blinged out boots on, country girl kind of style. When the bonfire's going like a six-string strumming a Carrie Underwood song. Well, I know all the words and I get them singing and play with my nails done. Really like my makeup mixed with my tractor, mixed with the lace and the creeks and the stars. You wanna make me happy, then dress me up, but I'm a country girl at heart. I'm a little more dolly, little more shiny, little more girly girl, I guess. Got pink in my camo, glitter in my rhinestones, like I'm riding rodeo out west. I can hang with the best of them, just like the rest of them. All about it down home knife. Got my lip gloss ass on, blinged out boots on, country girl kind of style. I'm a little more dolly, little more shiny, little more girly girl, I guess. Got pink in my camo, glitter in my rhinestones, like I'm riding rodeo out west. I'm a little more dolly, little more shiny, little more girly girl, I guess. Got pink in my camo, glitter in my rhinestones, like I'm riding rodeo out west. I can hang with the best of them, just like the rest of them. All about it down home knife. Got my lip gloss ass on, blinged out boots on, country girl kind of style.
Good one. Another good one. Oh, man.
Thank you. Alrighty. So I recently got together with a group of girls I've known pretty much my whole career since it started about 9. But these two ladies are absolutely amazing, and we'd always talked about forming a 3-piece girl group. And so we finally got together, sat down, talked everything out, and we formed a group called Born to Be. And it was our initials because it's Brittany, TK, and then my other friend, Brittany. So we formed all that, and we started writing like crazy. And this is one of the songs we're going to be going up on my birthday to record in Nashville. So I'm super excited about that. But it's called Propane and Gasoline. I walk alone in the night. Dark fog blurs my sight. Then I call out his name, and I feel the power in the flame. You thought you could blow me out, throw some kind of water, stand back and watch me drown. But you were wrong, I was stronger. His light is all I see, it's what's fueling me. I can feel it kindling, I'm gonna light it up, I'm gonna light it up. His fire is all I see, burning deeper than a third degree. Light a match and watch me burn like propane and gasoline. You thought you had me contained, but I burned right through the chain. And you thought you could blow me out, throw some kind of water, stand back and watch me drown. But you were wrong, I was stronger. His light is all I see, it's what's fueling me. I can feel it kindling, I'm gonna light it up, I'm gonna light it up. This fire is all I see, burning deeper than a third degree. Light a match and watch me burn like propane and gasoline. Yeah. The smoke screen I feel is love around me, even though I can't see, he's protecting me. His light is all I see, it's what's fueling me. I can feel it kindling, I'm gonna light it up, I'm gonna light it up. This fire is all I see, burning deeper than a third degree. Light a match and watch me burn like propane and gasoline. It's like gasoline.
TK, that's wonderful. You know, not only do you sing and write really well, but your guitar style is superb.
Oh, thank you.
I'm jealous, really jealous.
Well, thank you. That means a lot.
Oh man, yeah. Keep going.
All right, so this one is a song I wrote with a good friend of mine named Ava Page and another good friend of mine named Mark Roma. But this one is called Part of Love. When you catch his eye in a crowded room, sparks fly when he talks to you. He draws you in and you think it's fate. That's the part of love that I hate. Long summer nights on a porch swing. He even jokes about a ring. You hope someday you're gonna take his name. That's the part of love that I hate. 'Cause you think you're gonna And the numbers I know lighten up my phone, and my heart falls for the same old games. And that's the part of love that I hate. 'Cause you think you're gonna make it, finally he's the one. Then he takes your world and breaks it, and just like that he's gone. He'll leave you there to take the blame. And that's the part of love that I hate. Every time I think my heart has learned, it forgets it's ever been hurt. Then I'm back to feeling that same old pain. And that's the part of love that I hate. That's the part of love that I hate.
All right, TK, you got time for about one more song. You got 5
Alrighty
minutes.
then.
5 minutes. It could be a long song.
Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna do a song I wrote a little while back about a guitar my grandma had given me. When I first started singing, I didn't know anybody else in my family had this crazy dream to go out at 15 years old and try to make a living off of music. And I've been called crazy several times for it. But she gave me my grandpa's guitar, in which I never met him. He had passed away before I was even born. But she told me she saw a lot of him in me and knew that I'd make it someday if I just kept trying. So I wrote this song called Grandpa's Old Guitar. In the back of Granny B's closet, beating up pockets with dust all on it, she told me it was his best friend. He left this world on God's grace. She handed it to me, smiling full of faith that the music would never end. She said I was just like him, battered and worn from years of living, little rust on the worn down strings. But I can feel his arms around me every time that I make it sing. And I never met the man who made me who I am, but I know I'll go far thanks to Grandpa's old guitar. Song by song, year by year, it shared my secrets and relieved my tears. With every chapter we turned the page, and nothing amounts to what it's worth. From the pews of a chapel to the mother church, when I finally played on the opera stage, I'll look out and see his face, battered and worn from the years of living, little rust on the worn down strings. But I can feel his arms around me every time that I make it sing. And I never met the man but I can feel his arms around me every time that I make it scene. And I never met the man who made me who I am, but I know I'll go far. I'm his shining star, thanks to Grandpa's old guitar.
Absolutely wonderful. I tell you what, TK, you did a great job, and thank you very much for coming and playing for us.
Thank you. I had such a great time.
Well, we'll get you back on here again. Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. Good luck with that music. I mean, you're doing great. Okay. Okay, folks, that was TK Brown from up in Gun Barrel City. So she did a great job. Okay. Next is Bill Martin. Bill, are you nervous? Following Bradley Banning and then TK Brown and.
Frankly, yes. Frankly,
You know?
yes, I really am.
Well, if anybody can do it, you can do it. But they set the bar pretty high for you, I tell you what.
Did you change the order? I was thinking I was next.
I guess I did. I thought I had you at 2:00.
Oh, do you? Okay. I thought I remembered 1:30. Okay, no big
Well,
deal.
Well, if you want to switch, should we flip a coin?
Do you want to?
Oh no, we don't have to. I just was ready to go.
No, I'm sorry. I thought it was. That's the way I wrote it down. It's probably my fault, Alan. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, let me see.
Well, you get
I
double.
copy and pasted. Let's see. I'm just curious what the list you had. Yeah, 1:30 Alan Larson's project. That was the one that was on the copy and pasted from the.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter.
Can I give it to Alan? Would it be a trouble?
Or maybe, am I reading it wrong? No, yeah, I think the times are above the player in it. I don't know. Well, anyway, it's got me after TK, but anyway, it don't matter.
Okay. Well, hang on there. Bill's ready to go. Well, I'm sorry, and we'll give you double rations when
Okay,
the show's over.
it won't go on your permanent record.
Okay. Good.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Bill.
Okay. What's the point in telling you if you don't believe it's true? I could never leave you. Supernatural super glue bound together, me and you. I could never leave you. I will always love you. I'm thinking that you love me too. I could never, ever leave you. Driving in the car with you, all alone, it's just we two. I could never leave you. Please don't let me go. Freeze me in the snow, my sweet. Please don't throw my clothes out in the street. When the ancient ruins do everything we expect them to, I could never leave you. I could never leave. I could never leave. I could never leave you. sense of more responsibility. I have skated on, say I don't know. All my honeydews wait for tomorrow. I could never balance on a fence. I think you know I need you so. I could never leave. I could never leave. I could never leave you.
Love that song.
Thank you. Is the sound okay?
Yeah, you're great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since you've been gone, I've been missing you so. I can't go on, nowhere to go. I can't be strong, can't be alone. Been loving you so long, now I'm on my own. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Why don't you come back home? Been loving you so long, can't bear to be alone. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. I've been losing my mind. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. Curled up in bed in the afternoon, covers over my head. I gotta get up soon. I can't be strong, can't even answer my phone. Been loving you so long, and now I'm on my own. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Why don't you come back home? Been loving you so long, can't bear to be alone. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. I've been losing my mind. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. You left my heart down by the bay. Can't get my start, there's no other way. I can't be strong, can't be alone. I've been loving you so long, and now I'm on my own. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Why don't you come back home? Been loving you so long, can't bear to be alone. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. I've been losing my mind. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. I lost my way, and they say my reasoning too. Oh, I can't say, you know it's true. No, I can't stay, but I can't go. My skies are gray, can't face my day. I need you so. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Why don't you come back home? Been loving you so long, can't bear to be alone. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. I've been losing my mind. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. Since you've been gone, I've been missing you so. can't go on, nowhere to go.
And you're cooking with Wesson all today.
I actually memorized it the way I meant to sing it. That happens very rarely.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the story of sin and redemption. Three older men and I went riding with intent to kill. The West was still untamed as yet, and there was blood to spill. They chose their victims carefully, those that deserved to die. Three came to make the women hurt, I came to make them cry. Three whole years we rode the desert, seeking what we could find. Fighting tricks the heat can play upon the weary mind. Then one day we pulled into a godforsaken town. By the trough she stood, and there my memory reeled around. Faintly, though familiar was she, God, was she the one? I looked into her dark brown eyes and realized what I'd done. Suddenly my blood turned out the corner of my eye, revealed a gunman standing there with time for me to die. I could have been a dead man after all I'd done, why not? I don't remember clearly, all I know is no one shot. Later on they took me in and bandaged all my fears. They told me that they had prayed for me in spite of bitter tears. They said they'd always known someday our paths would cross again. I never knew such love before, especially from them. Sunday morning never was another day for me, but something different happened there. Forgiveness set me free. I found the meaning of true love in spite of all the loss. They led me to the church and shared the meaning of the cross. I found the meaning of true love in spite of all the loss. They'd led me to the church and shared the meaning of the cross. I found the meaning of true love in spite of all the loss. They'd led me to the church and shared the meaning of the cross. After that, my life was never quite the same again. I understood the blood atonement and the price for sin. I found the meaning of true love in spite of all the loss. They led me to the church and shared the meaning of the cross. I found the meaning of true love in spite of all the loss. They'd led me to the church and shared the meaning of the cross.
I love that song.
Thank you. can't help myself. I think about you all, and I even smile when I think about the weather. I like the way you smile, I like the way I think you are. Let me know if you'd like to get together, because I'd love to get together. Yes, I'd love to get together. Would I ever love to get together if we could? If we only could again. I'm looking at us all, I'm looking at our place together. I see the wonderment and the joyful in your eyes. I like the way you smile, I like the way I think you are. Let me know if you'd like to get together, because I'd love to get together. Yes, I'd love to get together. Would I ever love to get together if we could? If we only could again. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Because I'd love to get together. Yes, I'd love to get together. Would I ever love to get together if we could? If we only could again.
Keep going.
Oh, let's see here. That last song was about high school reunion. I can't find anywhere that it says you can coast. It takes love and it takes time, and battles can be won or lost in the mind. I know how deeply you've been hurt, not only you, but you and me, and to the better end, if we can, if we can. Only hope that it shows there's still a God who's on the throne, and who can help. He's the only way I know we can win. And he's the only one I'll put my trust in. But we've been waiting such a long, 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 long time. Oh, wow. I've got about 10 minutes left. This next one is about 10 minutes long, so that'll work out. I can't hear you. Oh, here we are.
Now, can you? That'd be a great soundtrack for one of those IMAX movies. You know, where they're zooming around the galaxy and they're looking at Jupiter's moons and all that kind of stuff.
I think so too.
That'd be perfect for that. Okay, folks, that was Bill Martin, and that was a great set, Bill. I enjoyed all those songs. You really,
Thank you. It's always
you're
a
really
pleasure
looking
playing.
and sounding good there. Okay, and now we got Alan Larson coming up. Alan,
I'm here.
okay, I'm gonna pin you. I'm sorry that I got you crisscrossed there, but
Oh, no big deal.
well, please forgive me. You know, well, I'll make it up to you. Where's your twin? He's not with you today?
Well, you know, I thought maybe I should be more formal today. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got a formal audience out there. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll let you go here. This is
Yeah, so-
Alan Larson, folks, one of our favorite songwriters. He's performing all over town and just love everybody. So, Alan, you got 30 minutes.
Okay, yeah, so I locked my twin in his room, so anyway. Yeah, man, I hate to follow all these great players today. Rob and Bradley and TK and Bill. Man, that's tough acts to follow here, so. Anyhow, let me see, let me get my little tablet going here. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to start off with my song called Clear Blue Sky. Sometimes I can get myself turned inside out, filled with doubt. I tell you how my day's gone wrong, but you just look at me and say, ah, come on. Then suddenly I'm feeling fine. You pull me right back in line, but I resist. Oh, I see how I tried. Yes, I tried. Some days this old world leaves me so downtrodden, feels so rotten. I get so broken in despair, but you leave me a welcome breath of sweet fresh air. Now the sun is shining, I feel fine. You pulled me right back in line, I resist. But all I see now is nothing but blue sky. Oh yeah. Whoa. so when I'm sitting all alone with my thoughts getting overblown like they're known for, I know that you will come to call, pull me out of another one of my free falls. Now sunshine makes me feel so fine, she pulled me right back in line. I resist how I try, but all I see now, nothing but blue sky. Whoa, yeah, nothing but clear blue sky. Whoa, yeah, nothing but blue sky. Whoa, yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, yeah. Woo. Okay, dokie. So, thought I'd do this. My song, I Can't Breathe. I wrote about a dozen years ago before that phrase took on a little different meaning, but it kind of fit what's been going on. My friend Tommy LaBeouf made a video, and here you might be interested. He was telling me the other day that video he made was done on an iPhone. Thought that was kind of interesting. Anyway, it kind of fit what was going on, but I originally wrote it about getting over the flu and having crazy dreams. I can't breathe anymore. The air is thick with shame, choked on dust and gasoline. I can't think, I can't talk, I'm completely lost. I don't know what to do. Sword falls from a jagged cloud. I can't dream anymore. There's just too much noise. The crowd presses at my gate. I can't sleep, I can't cry, I can't close my eyes. I've been made a fool, and the princess is on the moon. My mind is an endless maze of gridlock, riddle, and haze. Now everything turns to gray. I grasp, but it all slips away. But if I could escape from all of this for just one moment of bliss, but I can't sleep anymore. The dog barks and a blackbird scatter. I'm in a crossfire where nothing matters. And you don't call, you don't write, you don't knock at my door at night anymore. I can't sleep, I can't dream, I can't eat, I can't breathe anymore. All I can do is wait for this fever to break. Until then, I can't breathe anymore. I can't breathe anymore. I can't breathe. All right. So there's that.
Did you really have the flu or something when you wrote that song?
Yeah, that's the last time I had the flu. It must have been 10 years ago, but I think maybe that's when I started taking the flu shot every year. But after that, but yeah, I was sicker than a dog for a week, and it seemed to me when you're sick like that, you have really crazy dreams. You know, extra crazy. Mine are crazy enough already, but
It's such a great metaphor.
yeah. And then I started having. I stumbled on that little signature lick in that song, and so I thought, well, that's what I could write about, crazy dreams. So that's how that came about. You know, I don't know if any of that stuff is specifically from a dream, but it just kind of sort of a Bob Dylan, you know, let my imagination run wild and come up with. I was thinking, yeah, TK had a song about gasoline. That mentions gasoline in that song. I got another song that mentions kerosene too. But anyway, so I did this the other day to tune this other guitar to the Dad Gag tuning, D-A-D-G-A-D. And so I'm going to attempt the two songs I did at the DSA open mic the other night. I screwed up one. I think I realized later that I was trying to play a conventional chord, and it sounded so weird, it threw off my vocal trying to find the opening note. That's the second song. The first one I think I can pull off a little better. So let's try that. This is The Tree. Is that volume reasonable? Listen. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Both of the guitars, I think I had to change the volume. Usually all my levels stay the same from week to week at home, but anyway. Let's try this. Well, I heard today, latest communique, there can be no more in the man's intentions, where his ambitions lay. Cold wind blows across the bay, darkened clouds descend. Deep in the forest, down by the river, tree twists and bends. Well, alright, okay, nobody gets away. No more sitting giving no opposition when the truth is getting in the way. A cold wind blows across the bay, breaks into a squall. Deep in the forest, down by the river, the tree begins to fall. Well, alright, okay, day. Oh yeah. Oh. Well, alright, okay, someone's gonna have to pay perception, and all this deception will not bring justice today. Out in the streets the talk is loud. Man steps from the crowd. Tomorrow morning just a little past sunrise, planning on a little surprise. And deep in the forest down by the river, a tree comes tumbling down. Still get my way around on those chords. They're kind of, my fingers want to go to the wrong places. But it's kind of fun. So I'm going to try the other one I did the other day, and hopefully I will not mess it up too much. But anyway, this is one of the first songs I ever wrote, called Humming and Strumming. It was kind of inspired back in the heyday of progressive country and Jerry Jeff Walker and such. Let's see, in many ways I am lazy, but if there's one thing I would gladly do, it's serenade you, persuade you, plumb entertain you, so warm up those dancing shoes. Wanna rock and roll in a sidewalk band, I wanna get you back up on your feet again, with some humming and strumming, picking and grinning, and I'm counting on you joining in. So if today is for a living, and you feel that the rhythm is right, you're gonna sway like the daisies, swing like the linen, just falling off that old clothesline. We're gonna shake it loose all night long. We're gonna slap that bass and beat them drums with some humming and strumming, picking and grinning, and I'm counting on you joining in. So stay loose and crazy. We hear our neighbors and friends. Well, it's high time we got high and lay down our low downs and boogie till the cows came home. We're gonna twist and shout, carry on. We're gonna keep the party going till the morning sun, with some humming and strumming, picking and grinning, and I'm counting on you joining in. With some humming and strumming, picking and grinning, and I'm counting on you joining in. With some humming and strumming, picking and grinning, and I'm counting on you joining in. Thank you. Okay, what are we doing on time? Okay. Got a little list here I'm looking at. Well, let's do this one. Do my song that talks about kerosene. Yeah, I plugged in, okay. got drama with her mama and a man with a bullet. She prances through the big box store and buys lipstick and bullets. She got me running down old friends, running down the promises of heaven round the bend. I want to fly away. It's all gone crazy. Take me miles away and find the place where I belong. Yeah, I can pick 'em. My soul take a licking. Jump in my pickup as Big Red Lips takes her shots at me. Now my boots are shaking, or is that the ground below? I'm so rattled I can't tell for sure anymore. I want to fly away, escape the crazy, get miles away from where it all went wrong. Man in the suit, he smiles as he hands me a check. Says, don't you worry, boy, there's no reason to fret. But I got holes in my pocket, got holes in the back of my jeans. Now I got a hole in the ground where my water comes out, but it burns like kerosene. I want to fly away. It's all gone crazy. Get me miles away. Find a place where I belong. Want to fly away. Escape the crazy. Get miles away from where it all went wrong. Lipstick and bullets and mullets and kerosene. Let's see, well, we'll do the, this guy, let's see. Oops. Get Mr. Capo on here. How about this fall weather? Anyway, you got this. Trouble. Sometimes it can't help but come around. There'll be Sometimes just wanna get up and run as far as we can. To know you got this, baby, always do. I got no worries now. You'll come through. Not long ago, you said you had lost faith in yourself. You said you did not deserve any love from anyone else. But all I see now is that smiling face. The lights come shining through. But I know you got this, babe, always do. No worries now, girl, you'll come through. Now we're heading down the road, hand in hand. The city is lighting our way. With you I have no worries about the dragons we'll have to slay. Yeah, but all I see now is that smiling face, the light comes shining through. But you know, you got this, baby, always do. I got no worries now. You'll come through. You got this, babe. You rock my world, girl, always do. You got this, babe.
You got plenty of time for one more good one.
Okay, well, I guess I'll do this. All of a sudden I feel like I did most of these songs at Love and War the other night. But, well. Okay.
Alan, we lost your volume.
Oh, I don't know how that happened. Oh, I probably hit the space bar accidentally. That probably did it. Okay, but you can hear me now, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm driving down the freeway, past the Oak Creek bed. Well, I'm behind the wheel, large automobile, I am my own talking head. Well, I'm riding high, but wheels are up on the ground. I glance into the rear view at the years gone by. Getting older, but I still can't smolder, turn it loose and fly. I got the radio on and I'm running in overdrive. Yeah, I've been seen people falling at every turn. Still hanging around, I got fuel to burn on this highway. Look out, here I come. I got the radio on and my mind is in overdrive. Yeah, I've been around this town. I've seen people falling at every turn, but I'm still hanging around. I got fuel to burn on this highway. Look out, here I come. I got the radio on and I'm running in overdrive. Turn it down a side street, make my final approach. Well, what I'm planning is an instrument landing, got my 6-string in tow. Gonna get plugged in and play it in overdrive. I got the radio on and I'm running in overdrive. Honey, come on, never felt so alive.
Good job, Alan. Thank you very much. That was Alan Larson, folks. That was a great set, Alan. Great set.
Thank you.
Okay, folks, you've been hearing the best of the best so far today. You had Rob Case. We had Bradley Banning, then T.K. Brown, Bill Martin, Alan Larson, but the best is yet to come. We've got Barb McMillan. She's our president emeritus. She wrote a Broadway play. She teaches songwriting out at Collin County College, and she sings just as pretty as a bird. So, Barb,
Thank you, Harry.
play us some songs.
Yeah. Hey, Alan, that was great. I love to follow you because I really love listening to your songs. And Bill, I love your songs. They're so good. You know,
You got some great ones.
yeah, the thing about songs is they say that we like things that are repeated over and over again. And so I get to hear your songs a lot. And so they've really become part of my heart. And so I really enjoyed that. And boy, Bradley Banning, isn't he a great talent? His father has been in DSA since the 90s, I think, you know, a long time. And he's got all that talent and more. And then our little rising star, TK, we gave her a plaque this year as one of our rising stars. And she just keeps getting better. I can't believe it. She's so good. It's just really great. And Harry, you put together a great lineup. You know,
Always does.
for today. Really good. So I'm going to start out with a little song that I co-wrote with Fern Daly, who's passed away. And but he used to be a big part of our group and was part of WFAA at one point. Hello, Texas, with your welcoming embrace. Hello, Texas, I love every friendly face. Things are looking great in our Lone Star State. Hello, Texas, you're my favorite place. The sun starts to shine over East Texas pines as a mockingbird sings its praise. The moon's on the wane over West Texas plains as a night starry curtain is raised. Hello, Texas, with your welcoming embrace. Hello, Texas. I love every friendly face. Things are looking great in our Lone Star State. Hello, Texas. You're my favorite place. From the Rio Grande to the Red River sand to the Gulf of Mexico, our Lone Star flag waves a proud Texas brag as our beauty of our land unfolds. Hello, Texas, with your welcoming embrace. Hello, Texas. I love every friendly face. Things are looking great in our Lone Star State. Hello, Texas. You're my favorite place. Yep, we all reckon it's great to be a Texan as the world turns round again. So open your eyes to a new sunrise. Look up, reach out, and tune in. Hello, Texas, with your welcoming embrace. Hello, Texas. I love every friendly face. Things are looking great in our Lone Star State. Hello, Texas. You're my favorite place. Hello, Texas, with your welcoming embrace. Hello, Texas. I love every friendly face. Things are looking great in our Lone Star State. Hello, Texas. Things are looking great in our Lone Star State. Hello, Texas. You're my favorite place. Thank you. So that's the Rio Grande behind me. So I'm going to do a song that, everybody has their Texas songs. I had to do mine. Bradley did one and TK did hers. So I had to do my Texas song too. How does the balance, Harry?
You sound great.
Okay, good. All right, so this next song, I won an award this year for the Song of the Year, and I'm having trouble finding my. Okay, there it is, right there. Okay. Nope. And I want to change my background on this thing. That's what I'm trying to do here, is find the right place to change my background. So give me a minute, because I got a good graphic for this one. And where is it? Where is my graphic for this? Gee, I can't. Oh, I don't see it on here. What happened to it? It's gone. I don't understand. I lost some of my graphics. Well, heck. I guess I'll remain in Texas then. Darn it. All right. So you guys know what song this is. It won Song of the Year in 2019 for DSA. And I had a great picture of Bonnie and Clyde, but I can't find it. You've heard the story of Jesse James, of how he lived and he died. If you're still in need of some outlaw deeds, here's the story of Bonnie and Clyde. Now Bonnie and Clyde and the Barrow Gang were worth their weight in lead. They'd rob and steal, and those who'd squeal were usually found dying or dead. Well, you can't believe the fake news. The gang wasn't so ruthless as that. Their nature was raw, but they hated the law. Stool, pigeons, spiders, and rats. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Doodle, doodle, what'll they do? On a wild ride, needing a place to hide. That's the story of Bonnie and Clyde. They were called cold-blooded killers. It was said they were heartless and mean. But Bonnie said with pride that she once knew Clyde, and he was honest, upright, and clean. But the law fooled around, kept taking him down and locking him up in a cell, till he said to Bonnie, I'll never be free, so I'll meet a few of them in hell. A newsboy said to his associate, oh, I wish old Clyde would get jumped. In these awful hard times, we'd make a few dimes if 5 or 6 cops would get bumped. Oh, 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 yeah, oh, yeah. Doodle, doodle, what'll it do? On a wild ride, needing a place to hide. That's the story of Bonnie and Clyde. Some people have suffered from heartbreak, from weariness. Some people have died. But take it all in all, our troubles are small compared to Bonnie and Clyde. If a copper was bumped in Big D and they had no clue or guide, if they couldn't find a fiend, they just wipe their slate clean and blame it on Bonnie and Clyde. There were 2 crimes in the U.S. of A, not credited to the Barrow mob. Well, they had no hand in the kidnap demand, nor the Kansas City Depot job. Oh, 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 yeah, oh, yeah. Doodle, doodle, what'll it do? On a wild ride, needing a place to hide. That's the story of Bonnie and Clyde. When the Times went to press with a crime report, Clyde called Bonnie one day. He said, now don't start any fights. We ain't working nights. We're joining the NRA. From over in Irving to the West Dallas Viaduct was known as the Great Divide, where women were kin and the men were men, and they didn't stool on Bonnie and Clyde. If they tried to act like honest citizens and rent them a cozy little flat, about the 3rd night they were invited to fight by a sub-gun's rat-a-tat-tat. They didn't think they were too tough or desperate. They knew that the law always wins. They'd been shot at before, but they could not ignore that death is the wages of sin. Oh, 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 yeah, oh, yeah. Doodle, doodle, what'll it do? On a wild ride, needing a place to hide. That's the story of Bonnie and Clyde. Well, the road was winding and so dimly lit, there were no highway signs to guide. But they made up their minds, if all the roads were blind, they wouldn't give up till they died. And the road got dimmer and dimmer, so dark you could hardly see. But they fight man to man and do all they can, for they know they can never be free. And in the end, they went down together, but they weren't buried side by side. To few there was grief, but to the law a relief. That's the story of Bonnie and Clyde. That's the story of Bonnie and Clyde. That's the story of Bonnie and Clyde. Right, thank you. Thank you so
Perfect.
much.
Yeah, great.
Put this on something else. Ooh, what can I put it on? I know. Let's see what this looks like. That's worse, isn't it? There we go. Got a good Dallas Songwriters vibe going there. Here, I encourage people who are watching, if you're a songwriter, to join DSA, because we have a lot of events. Besides this wonderful showcase, Harry runs an open mic every Wednesday, which is wonderful. And I'm looking for oh dear, trying to find a so, and then also we have a monthly meeting that's once a month, and we do song critiques in that meeting, and I can't find my lyric. It's gone. My lyric disappeared. And I can't remember my lyric on the songs that are way down the line there. I think, oh no, what I did. Oh no, I can't believe I did this. Okay, hang on a minute. Let me get this lyric up. Because we do co-writing in that meeting as well. Sometimes we decided to schedule a co-writing meeting, and this next song I'm going to do was co-written with Rio King. And I got to find it. Where it is. Here it is. I wish I had a memory. It would help. It would be so much easier. Anything that's got a lot of lyric to it, or I haven't sang it a lot. I feel the wind a blowing, cold upon my back. Its icy teeth are biting like a mad dog pack. I know I had it coming. Here we go again. I'm so numb from stumbling, don't even feel the rain. I bet he's out there somewhere in a fancy Cadillac. He found his new tomorrow, never looking back. I know I had it coming, but that don't ease the pain. I'm so numb from stumbling, don't even feel the rain. If I'd have killed the demon, but I never was that strong, it might have turned out different. Yeah, I knew it all along. I know I had it coming. Can't outrun cocaine. I'm so numb from stumbling, don't even feel there's a saying, take that first step of 12 and do a lot of praying to climb that ladder out of hell. A brand new day is coming. I'll get that demon tamed. I'm so numb from stumbling, don't even feel the rain. All right, thank you. So, Harry, should we tell them about our song contest?
Sure, go ahead.
Well, our song contest is coming up, and it on the deadline is, it's been running through the summer, and the deadline is September the 30th. And so I'm hoping that if you're hearing this, that you will go out and enter the song contest. You can find it on our Facebook page, the links to that. We've also got a young songwriter song contest that is also going on. And so I hope that you'll tell your young people who are talented like TK to enter in that as well. Be great. So
Nope.
Go
Don't
ahead.
forget, if they join up before the end of the month, they can do a song critique and get entered in that contest.
Yeah, that's right. Good job. Yeah. So this song is from a musical that I wrote with my college buddy, Lori Wyndham, and it was funny. I was looking at the Facebook page that we still have and our website, and we had a great play and a cast of wonderful young people, and I was really lucky to do that. And so this song was part of the Lori wrote, and I wrote part of it. Kind of rewrote some words for Renee and Steve. Almost daylight, turned on the light, and for the 100th time I read your words on the page. Now it seems like years since you were here in our home in the den with our friends, all singing with you. I'm so afraid of my yesterdays, memories blend to a milky haze. My mind's a craze, my heart's ablaze with thoughts of you, thoughts of you. Thoughts of you. I can't shut out my thoughts of you. The fall's here and winter's near, but the cold grabbed my bones, turned to stone when I last saw your eyes. There's a man in my room with a wooden head, someone to fill your place in the bed. Haven't even heard a word he said. For thoughts of you, thoughts of you. Thoughts of you. I can't shut out my thoughts of you. The wind has blown, my hair has grown. to see who's got longest to first. What would you be doing? What would you say? There's a chill in my soul since I lost you that day. My life is gray, I've gone astray with thoughts of you, thoughts of you. Thoughts of you. I can't shut out my thoughts of you. Now it's all been said, my heart has bled, and now I smile for a while as I file away my thoughts of you. Now I smile for a while as I file away my thoughts of you. Thoughts of you. I can't shut out my thoughts of you.
Absolutely beautiful. I tell you what, that's
Thank
a
you.
great song.
All right. So I think the other day we were talking about, I think Rob Case, and I failed to mention Rob Case. He was good today. He was a great opener, and I love to have him with doing our showcase. Lots of you go over and do the Poor David's Pub showcase, which I haven't yet, but I plan to sometime. And we love Poor David and David Card. So they were talking the other night about how you write a song in one key and it ends up, as you grow older, in a different key. And this is true for this song. Bobby, this is for you. Can I believe my ears if what you're saying is true? I have spent all these years looking for you. You say you're lonely, any companion will do. I see you need only me. It's written in blue in your eyes. I see a part of me. In your eyes, I see what love can be. In your eyes, I see the heart of me looking back at me in your eyes. I have been counting days, waiting for this chance. Finally, I feel safe, wrapped in a trance. In your eyes, I see a part of me. In your eyes, I see what love could be. In your eyes, I see the heart of me looking back at me. In your eyes, in your eyes, I see a part of me In your eyes, I see what love could be. In your eyes, I see the heart of me looking back at me. In your eyes, looking back, I see in your eyes. I miss Craig St. Clair singing that song with me at the festivals.
Barb, I think that's it.
Is it?
That's it.
Oh,
Good
okay.
job. Good job. I love your backdrops too. Especially the Rio Grande. You know, I bet Bonnie and Clyde saw the Rio Grande. You reckon? I bet
I
they
hope
did.
so. I don't know. But you know what? I had that great Bonnie and Clyde. It disappeared. Do we only have so many Zoom pictures or something? Or
No,
did
no,
they throw
no,
it
I don't
out?
know what happened, but that was a great picture of Bonnie and Clyde. I've never seen
I
that one
know.
before.
It was perfect. And
It's hiding on your hard disk somewhere.
well, I know I have it on my hard drive, but I put it in the Zoom pictures. You know,
Well,
and
if you take it off your hard drive, though, I think you lose it. I think there's just a pointer there to whatever that file is on your hard drive. So if you erased it off your hard drive, you lost it.
no! I moved the folder onto a different an external hard drive.
That's probably it's over there then.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
well,
happened to me.
I know that next time then. Thank you, Harry, for
Well-
that little word of wisdom. What would we do without you, Harry? We
I don't
would
know,
not
but
have.
look-
We wouldn't be having any fun at all. You know.
That's for sure.
Look there, Bill Martin's still here. He's the only one that hung in there. He gets extra rations or something?
Extra
for,
points and
Extra
stuff.
points,
Does
yeah.
he?
Yeah. Well, anyway, thank you very much, folks. It was a great day, and I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as we did. And gosh, I mean, we had them all here today. So, Bill, you want to say anything?
Just thank you.
Okay.
And good afternoon. Hope the rest of the day goes extremely well. And thank you again.
I have something I want to say. I just 39 years ago today, on a Saturday at about this very same time, if the weather was just the same as over there on the north side of Dallas, at University Park somewhere, I got married.
Congratulations.
So it's been 39 years, you know, and we're going to have pizza and champagne a little bit later.
That's great.
So that's what you
high
do after
points.
39 years, you know.
Well, happy anniversary.
Yes.
So anyway, y'all, thank you very much over on Facebook. And Barb and Bill, if y'all will press that little button that says leave meeting, we'll end this thing. Wave goodbye to everybody. And
Yeah, goodbye, everybody.
I'll make
Hope
sure
you
all this
enjoyed
gets
it.
posted and parsed out for each individual artist and so forth. So thanks, Barb. Thanks, Bill. Thanks, everybody else. See y'all.